Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of March 9th. And at this time, I'd like to give each and every one of you a very special thank you for subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And of course, for all the thumbs up on all the videos. Some of you have even hit the hype button, so thank you very much for that. And of course, for all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from you and that you're taking time out of your busy day to say such kind things. So I do appreciate it. It certainly makes my week. So thank you very much. All right. Ooh. Starting out with the Six of Pentacles. So finally learning to accept help from others. It's not that you probably need it because you're very independent, but you're starting to realize that perhaps sometimes you're giving a little bit too much and it's now become expected of you. So you're trying to correct that a little bit. So you're understanding that it's okay to give, but not to excess. So you're learning to hold back a little bit for yourself and accept help from others. You're very independent, and it's, helping you to realize that it's okay to accept other people's help as well. It's not that you're in need of it. It just helps them feel like they are giving back to somebody who has given a lot. And the Queen of Swords. So definitely, helping to develop more courage in yourself. Verbally saying to others what you're thinking instead of holding back so much. And it's tough sometimes to face the truth as you're speaking to others. But you're not taking advantage of this. It's just stuff that you want, off your chest. So that people understand what it is that your expectations are, going forward. So you're keeping an open mind, but you're also allowing the truth to unfold in front of you and then making decisions going forward. Yeah. Trying to find your inner peace. Two of Pentacles. Things seem to be going along quite nicely for you this week. Time balance, cause and effect, everything seems to be happening a little more easy, and you're accepting that. It's a very nice feeling to feel that things in your life are balanced. You're not worrying, stressing about them anymore. You can just relax, even if it's only temporary. You're just feeling more in line with what you're supposed to be doing. And the Ten of Pentacles. So there may have been some inheritance come in for some of you, and that could be from somebody that you have never met. Doesn't have to be anybody immediate. And it's going to give you that extra help, financially. And you are learning the value of many things in your life. So you're hanging on to this. And understanding that, okay, it was given to me. Now, how can I continue this? So this could, be, like I said, some financial help or something that is worth some money. But you want to carry this on to help somebody else. So whether you have somebody immediately in your life or children, you're making sure that you could be a really good aunt or uncle and setting up something for a niece or a nephew. But you're carrying this legacy forward. You're making sure that it's well invested, that you can make sure that, other people besides yourself are going to go forward with it. So you may be investing in a business. And the Seven of Rods, defending your decision. Understanding what it is that you want to do going forward. You made a decision on something. It wasn't easy for you, but you're okay with it. Like, you're not changing your mind People aren't getting to coerce you into anything. You're understanding this is your decision on this, and you're moving forward on it. So you're standing your ground on your decisions this week. Figuring out what it is that really makes you feel more in line with yourself. Oh, the Knight of Cups. All right. Well, it looks like there could be some travel plans in the very near future for some of you. And this could be by boat, The beginning of a new relationship for some of you. Somebody's had a crush on you for a while. Or you them. And you're realizing that, it will always remain that way if you don't step forward. So you're mustering up the courage to step forward this week, understanding that it's okay to try to make that offer. Or like I said, this could be somebody coming to you with an offer. Somebody coming to just help you as well. Like maybe they understand things a little bit clearer for you and just sort of point out the obvious. But you're okay with it because it makes you understand something a little bit easier. And if this is a new romance, you're going to be quite flattered and happy. So congratulations. And the Ace of Pentacles. Looks like there's some money coming in for sure. There's definitely good luck here. This could be a small windfall for some of you. And it's going to help you move forward in the future. So that's really good because this is the luckiest card in the deck. There's plenty. There's work, tangible goods. You're moving forward. You're gaining momentum. There's material gains. Boy, you're really in a better financial state. And it also helps you to clear your mind as well. So that's excellent. Like this is the yes card from the universe. You planted the seeds. This is what's coming forward from it. And it looks like I said, for many of you, there's going to be a fair amount of financial gain. So you're going to need somebody to talk to about investments. And you're doing that because you want this to continue. And I don't blame you. This could be for some of you is actually getting yourself back into shape. You wanted to do it for quite a while, but you just sort of kept pushing it off. And now you're realizing that, okay, I want to enjoy my future. So I'm going to start to take care of myself. Your health is your wealth, and that's what you're doing here. Some of you are getting back into shape, exercising, taking walks, just doing stuff, eating better, doing stuff for your body, taking care of yourself. And the Six of Rods, look at that. People are really coming to you and saying, wow, you have succeeded. Look at what you've gained. Look how far you've come. You're really getting recognition for what you bring to the table. And that can be in a job situation, that can be in a home, family, friends. People are really starting to notice how strong a person you are, how far you've come, what you've gained. And, you should be very proud of that because, everybody comes from somewhere. And you have definitely stood your ground, did what you had to do, what was expected of you, and had follow through. The Two of Cups. Well, it looks like coming together. This is, how would you put this? This could be romance as well. But this could be just a person that you really click with. And that can be in the job, friendships, all of those. But it's a good person to be around. They make you feel accepted, wanted, desired, good friend, laugh at the same jokes, have the same future going forward. You're just feeling better about life. This is a connection that's coming in for you, and it is going to be one that is going to last for a very long time. And this could be coming together, like I said earlier, in a business opportunity. But this is a really good connection for you. Oh, look at that, starting over the Fool card. New beginnings, new opportunities, moving forward. You know, you're understanding this is your starting point. You get to start over, fresh. You know, this is an increase in balance, trusting yourself, having faith in yourself again, understanding that, you know, it wouldn't have presented itself to you if it wasn't meant for you. So you're understanding that too. And you are eager to begin, you know, and you're doing it. You're not waiting on anybody else. You know, you're not doing it blindfolded, but you're doing it with such ferocity and stepping forward that people are going to be really surprised at how quick you're moving on this. And the Queen of Rods, yes. Recognition, movement, management positions for some of you, or starting your own business. But you are okay. You know, you're in touch with what you need to do, what's expected of you, what you're expected, I guess, more of yourself. So you are really sitting in the power position this week. You're being very bold, but it's also a lucky period for you. So it's really a very nice transition from the old you to this new beginning. And if, you know, somebody that you know is with you and is not quite getting the same limelight as you, you're sharing it. You know, it's not just you. You're realizing that it takes two sometimes in order to get this going. And that could be that partnership. And the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, really does, pardon me, look for many of you as like a starting of a new business. You know, you're really wanting this off the ground and you're willing to put in the time, labor, and energy to do it. You're checking out your bank accounts. You're making sure that you have enough for yourself, that you're not stressing and worrying once you begin on this. You're looking for the best value, setting up dates, paperwork, all of that. You know, you're making sure that you're covering as much as you possibly can in order for this new endeavor to take root and get going. Yeah, the Chariot. Doesn't that say it all? Beginnings, moving forward, taking the step, taking the reins in this, understanding that you are the leader. You know, you have movement here, progress, you're taking action, you're determined, and you have the willpower. And the only person in control of this endeavor going forward is yourself. So this is your departure card. You're understanding it's time to take the reins and go with this. See what happens. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So you're moving forward here. This could be a trip for some of you too. You know, maybe you've went on a trip or going on a trip and it just lights that spark back in you, helps you to realize that, you know, your own potential. Maybe you see something along the way and you think, oh, I could do that. You know, why not? That sort of thing. So you're really stepping into a new beginning for your future. All right, I'm going to pull you one more tarot card to see if we can find up some answers here. The Strength card. Perfect. And there you are. Coming into your own strength, knowing what your desires are, or you are more than capable of doing them. And you're calm about it. You're not rushing in. You're understanding, yeah, you want to get this started, but you've done your homework. You're facing what it is to know. You know, you're very focused on your future. And you have the courage this time to see where it goes. Get it off the ground. Accept it for what it is and try. And you are definitely got, you know, all your ducks in a row. You're thinking clearly and you're feeling more stronger about your decisions. You're not getting sidetracked or listening to anybody else. You're understanding that this is your time to thrive. All right, and the Oracle card. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth. Friends you cherish. And there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.